guys able to hear me? Okay. Go. Okay. Guys are able to
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
cannot even hear this. Is it because of something? But wait.
Oh, you're dripping wet. That must be uncomfortable. Let's take a break. I'll use my fire to dry you off.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Ah, wow. Elder Talapo.
Yeah, we should explain.
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. Now, it's
Well,
in that case, after all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared. You completed your task admirably.
all right, we'll leave.
Oh, and please pass along. We interrogated. He hired. We now have a record.
So he was behind the con. Anyway, that clears it up.
Until we meet again.
You told.
Yep.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from the
Huh, there you are. I've been looking.
Oh, it's the other.
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about Huitziline. I want people outside of Natland to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
questions? Huh! Why should I let an outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity. I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
Oh, thank you very much.
Another day, another drained social battery. Uh-huh.
Oh, that.
You're telling me. But I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Of course. We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can.
Sent to me.
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep.
He's giving us our their keys. station.
Utensils at the ready.
Let's do the exploring part. Let's first close and start with this.
Rev the engines!
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later. Rise like smoke. Watch out!
Try and stop me!
Is there a story quest when I unlock the Statue of Seven, or is it just a
Hey, not a bad haul.
just and it's so beautiful, right?
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Full throttle! Something to add to my collection. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
It's been a while since we last came to see you.
Things have been rather quiet in Nodcry lately. The commissions currently on our books are all very routine. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host some sort of event. They've approached us with quite a number of requests for supplies. Apparently, it's going to be quite a large gathering.
My mic was off the whole time, and I was speaking like a
Can't be
dumb
another
fool.
moon prayer night.
Fuck.
Do they have some?
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy. That's right. The Frostmoon Scions have always advocated coexistence with nature, encouraging their followers to build positive relationships with the beasts of the wild. At the same time, to ensure their animal friends build the strength to withstand hardship and disasters, they put select animals with whom they share a special bond through a unique sort of training. The Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strong. In previous years, the competition with.
Ooh, does that mean we can join too? What? You want Paimon?
While you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond, apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species.
What a shame, huh? Paimon was totally looking forward to making it super cool and... Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take...
If you're unsure of what to do,
Advisors? Since when does the adventures...
the Guild has always had a team of advisors on hand. Of course, few of them would be qualified to. Her expertise is varied and broad, and she often gives lectures at.
She sounds impressive. But you're right, Catherine. It would take a lot to teach us something new. Let's go put this mystery adventure advisor to the
Let's go meet Prince first. Prince was here something. But oh, he's in his quarter. Oh, where even he?
Stop me! Hip.
Don't say he was standing here.
Is no one here? Well, hello. This is certainly seeing you lifts my spirits after a somewhat disheartening. I wouldn't say anything's the matter, merely that I am dealing with some. I recently learned of I'm told she's a little. I needed to come to town anyway to pick. It's just a little hobby of mine. Everyone has time is the best filter. Anything that the style pat, think about it. The weight of these coins have been stuck in. What do they look? Look at me, rambling on about coins without a thought for the friend standing by my side. Let me think of a more interesting topic to make up for boring you just now. Ah, yes. Recently, I purchased a beautiful azure gemstone from a Fontanian merchant. It had long slumbered at the bottom of the ocean until being recovered just some days ago. I was told it was once embedded in the sword of a champion duelist at the court of Fontaine, while another story claims it was a pirate crew's prized treasure. That's exactly what I thought. Fortunately, please, allow me to invite. I'll be waiting.
If only I had a robot of my own.
Oh, so it clocks every time I play time pass. So setting Scott is also there. Thank you.
Full throttle!
Huh? Isn't it Skirk? Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? What's Skirk doing here and not exactly? And Dory's.
Well, my. Such an exquisite radiant exoskeleton. Come, let me take a... Please, take a seat and rest a while. If you have anything you'd like to eat or drink, I'd be more than happy to...
Let's not waste time. Just tell me how much you're offering.
Of course, of course. Just a moment. Remarkable. Not so much as a scratch. Even the very best bounty hunters would struggle to retrieve a...
Skirk! Dory! What are you two doing here?
I came to look around Nodcry, and thought I'd take the opportunity.
What's this? My most valued customer?
Is Paimon hearing things? Or did you just say most valued customer twice?
Naturally, my most valued Please, rest here.
You've gotten stronger. It seems you haven't neglected your training since we last met. I see. Nodcry is home.
When we last saw you,
Was it quick? It's felt like my life will experience little change until a true turning point arrives. But as for you,
Where did we
you are
even
at a
meet
pivotal
Kirk?
point.
Excuse me, dear customer.
I haven't
Don't
even
care for
played a
consideration.
story.
I'm prepared. I assure you that this
I don't
is the
even
fairest
remember when.
possible.
I'll take half
But
of
I
it in
do have
cash.
a.
I won't be. As for the other half, give it to
Okay.
these two in the form of food or supplies. You.
Of course. Here's your Mora. Please, do stop by again.
I'll be going then. Until next time.
Huh? Won't you stay for a chat? Oh, that's just how she is. Sweeping in and out like a sudden gust of wind. Hey, that reminds Paimon. You haven't forgotten her somehow? Even though you've done lots of business together before? What's the deal with that? Huh? What do you mean? The all-knowing Lord Sangama Bay keeps every customer near and dear to her heart. Fine, if you must know, she's not really my customer, but rather a guest of Miss Alice, my supplier. Miss Alice introduced her to me, and now she... Whoa! That's ridiculous! A strong, mysterious customer like that, who brings me valuable items? I practically worship the ground. Stories defined with 3 million...
Find the mysterious advisor. So we need to look for the advisor, which is Linnea, of course. Linnea, where are you? Linnea. Where is Linnea? And that cutscene, she was teaching some children, so she might be teaching. Where is she? God. So, maybe they are on the there. Maybe. Let's go to the upper floor.
Rev the engines!
She's here. I knew it.
All right then. Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in Nodcry. If you found yourself getting hungry in the wild, what are some things you could eat?
That's easy. Lacca berries, midsummer berries. There's loads of options.
Correct! 10 points to you! That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor, though.
But there are plenty of places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking for?
Good question. I'm glad you asked. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about next.
Based on the color... This is an edible one, right? Doesn't look poisonous to me.
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give you hallucinations. An unsuspecting adventurer once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was spotted by a fisherman passing by who managed to save his life.
That sounds so...
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke.
Isn't that a winter ice-lea leaf?
They say that the king of winter Isley and the king...
Paimon knows the answer to this one. Winter ice-lea leaves might not taste good in food, but you...
Huh.
At the flagship. Once, when Paimon was eating some yummy food there, Dimyon mentioned that one of the drinks in their... Who are... it looks like we have an expert attending our Q&A session today. Well, I hope you're ready. Oh, bring it on! Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before heading into the wilderness. But where would you go to buy these things? Listen up, everyone! The answer is... the Adventurers Guild! Oh, really? But I hear Mimasbrunner Books sells them too, and at a very low price. Ha! Paimon's done her research! The boss of that place tries to pass off cheap knockoffs as the real deal. Don't be well said. But even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off? Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt. You can always ask them for help if you run into serious trouble. While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory? Final question. This is an important one. Which place in Notcry is an absolute must-visit for travelers from abroad? Oh, that's a tough choice. There's the Frostmoon Enclave, Star Sand Shoal, Blue Amber Lake. They're all so pretty. Then there's the Voynich Guild, In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza. Why? Simple. This was once my home. So this final question was more like a little bit of shameless self-promotion. You can get delicious Notcry hot dogs and Lackaberry Madams. And if you're not too hungry, just order a slice of Midsummer Tort. And listen to... That's it for today's lecture. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to the Frostmoon Enclave to take part in a competition. If you have any questions, you can ask at the Adventurers Guild, where... I haven't met many adventurers who can keep up with me. Likewise! You really know your stuff. You're everything Paimon would expect from an Adventurers Guild advisor. Huh? What's the deal? Don't get so close! Traveler, there's something wrong with her! Actually, I was going to ask. Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her? Whoa! Stay back! Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. I'm sorry. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you, let me make it up to you. You want something to eat? Here, try. Phew! You gave Paimon a fright. Paimon's never met someone, so I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during class, but anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you tell me your story? How did you...
The most iconic.
Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the top of my bucket list. You'd be wasting your time. Paimon is one of a kind. You could sit on that beach for 100 years, but you'd still come away empty-handed. Is that right? What a pity. Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot why we came here. Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there? Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant. Hey there! Have you two ever ventured north of Notcry? Not yet. Wait, so you're saying Lumi comes from the... Pretty much. There are 6 types of fae commonly found in the tundra. Lumi here is a Jack Frost. That's one of them. Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty. An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is no ordinary Jack. The first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it. As if she was trying to disguise herself as a regular Jack Frost. I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying her because Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head, hoping to blend in with the group. Whenever she was discovered, she'd get beat. What a story! Oh, poor Lumi. As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, I'm still looking into that. Hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change. Speaking of which, given how long it can take to build a strong bond with another creature, if you're serious about entering the competition, an animal friend. Actually, we're kind of spoiled for choice on this one. Huh? Aguara? What are you doing here? Oh, neat! A Notlanese Tapetlosaur! Oh, he seems to really like you guys. I'm sure he'll make a great partner.
Aguara? I named him Hachi or something, right? Even this scarf is for Hachi, not for Aguara. What is Aguara?
Oh, look at them! Fast, they both seem pretty sociable. Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go get...
Where are we supposed to go? First move. Yeah.
Try and stop me!
Whoa! Paimon wasn't expecting this many people.
Traveler Paimon! Oh, and Professor Linnaeus here too! Are you
Yep. Feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Mualani. So, how do you know Linnea anyway?
through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long ago. She knows so much that we took to calling her. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Caholosaurus and a Kukasaurus got together, would their babies be able to fly in the sky and dive underwater? Because that would make a pretty awesome story in.
That's almost certainly impossible. They're completely different.
Ah, well, that's too bad. Hear that, Mamala? Guess I can't do any matchmaking for you in the Flower Feather Clan.
So, you have a thing for Kukusaurs?
Oh! I was wondering what all the commotion was. Looks like...
What the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or... You're not here for the competition too, are you?
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get a boat all the way to this Crawd-Nye place.
Rod.
Not cry!
Hey there, I'm Mualani. Are you a friend of the Traveler and Paimon Stew?
I sure am. Nice to meet you. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous Arataki Gang of Inazuma.
What? He's not using his spoon.
Wait, did he say Arataki Gang?
Just call him Arataki Ito. This guy's a bona fide buffoon!
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lavender melon?
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of mutated lavender Paimon's not a mutated melon! Or any kind of melon! How could a melon be this cute?
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time, but don't sweat it. Once I snag that championship title, I'll use the prize money to bring Shinobu and the boys over to join the party.
Shinobu. Oh, I remember now. Kuki Shinobu, right? She's mentioned the Arataki Gang.
Huh? No way!
She stopped by the Flower Feather Clan recently to take the flying trial. Chaska said she was a natural. Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough...
That's right! Bring it on! I'm looking forward to seeing who I'll be facing in the finals. Word is that the early birds get the best draws. You snooze, you lose. Laters, compadres!
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry.
No, that's complete nonsense! Shall we? Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too! Why don't we go say hi before we register? You Yehoda? Ahem. I'll have you know it's Champion Yehoda. Don't you know? This isn't my first Spirit Envoy Championship. Uh-huh. I took part in the last one. And not just that, I only went and won the entire... Although, there were nowhere near as many contestants then. Why did so many people have to show up this time? Whoa! That's amazing!
Even Lauma is here.
This is the biggest turnout we've...
I've made all the
Don't worry.
Thank you all for your...
No, where is that button, right? More Lani and Ito are here. No one I know is here.
Thank you all for signing up. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary qualifying round will be held to determine. Please also note that there are 2 arenas, which will be random.
Where do we go to draw lots?
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow, make your way here to draw lots for the
Lumi, Hagwara, how you doing? Yeah. Great, that's the spirit. Who do you think our first opponent is I'm on hope. Oh, the results of the draw are out. Arataki numero uno Ito? We literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you had to face him in the arena? Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent. I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. I'm in Arena 2. Get good luck! Don't we won't! Good luck!
Where am I even supposed to go? Oh.
Welcome, The contestants for this match are the Traveler and his partner,
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further into the competition. Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Aguara! You show that beetle who's boss!
Great energy from both contestants.
Now it's more like Pokemon battle. Fight. It's like the same thing from the earlier games also. Fight is more towards aerial or something marksman type, you know. This is stronger against this. This is stronger against this. This is stronger against. True to his straightforward nature, Ito favors direct combat and does not rely on friends. That's tough. Defensive. Counter-attack. We are going for the same thing. Let's go for counter-attack maybe. I know for a fact that he won't be using. He might be using calypso. It's the same. Why does he have more HP than me? What the heck?
Woo! You got some moves. It's time to unleash our showstop. Crimson Staff. Look, I wanted to kit you out with mecha armor, but you need to bulk up first. That's why we gotta take on these tough opponents to get you strong. Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our time. Now, with the three of us together, ain't no one can finish them!
Stop the match.
What was this fight even about?
The bull. Ushi, was it?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
He's a dumb.
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal companion.
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this...
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one contestant.
Sheesh, that was a close call. But we made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look. Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
Yeah.
How did you know I was gonna... Now counterattack! Pummel it! Looking good! Let's do this!
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it, Linnea? But it won't last forever.
And it's all over. We have a winner. Congratulations to Linnea and Lumi. You're through to the next round. I can't believe it.
Good job, Lumi. Traveler, Paimon! We won too! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like I enter a different state of mind. It comes... Come on, let's head to Speranza! My treat! Hooray!
Can't we just fight?
Have a compulsion to follow the line. Full throttle!
May I take... Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so... I'd like to... Oh. I take it you're referring to our... That's right. Tell the chef to sharpen his knife. Is that a reference to... Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Halka sent from Liyue. There's the chef, and he fights the bad guys with a kitchen knife.
It's her favorite part of the book. She's always nagging Linnea.
Psst. Linnea! Do you think Chef Yerva could be a hero in disguise too? He does chop vegetables super fast. Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone. What can I get you?
Why don't you choose for us? I'm treating a friend today. We're celebrating our success in the qualifiers.
Sure thing. I'll rustle up a few of my specialties then. Won't...
Hello? I'm ready to order.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play again soon, Linnea. You seem to get along really well with everyone here. Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the conch gang. I didn't mean like that. They're still alive and well. They just don't live around here anymore. Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet. I guess you'll have noticed the wings on my head by now. They're proof that I'm not human. Yeah! Paimon noticed those. Sure. Well, it's a story that starts a long, long time ago. When I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just like two little cowlicks. No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first. Not even Mom and Dad. They were too busy to notice. But I always had this strange feeling I couldn't explain. Like I knew that all these little ways I was different from my friends couldn't just be a then. I was a little bit older. I read this story in a book of folktales. It was about changelings. Changelings? What if the story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby, leaving their offspring to be raised by humans, while taking the human child for themselves. I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds like something parents make up to scare naughty kids. If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave. So, obviously, I didn't take it seriously at first. I mean, just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. Is it so? You're really a changeling, huh? Did you tell your mom and bear with me? I'm getting to that. At first, I wanted to hide it from them. But eventually, I plucked up the courage to tell them. I figured, even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important to face the truth. They were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth had sunk in, Dad sat me down and told me they'd decided to head north and look for their child that was... They're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all those years, but they left me some money in case of emergencies. After that, I grew up with my friends in the conch gang. All of these kids are from broken homes, but everyone supports each other, and they still live life to the full...
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerva.
Well, you did say you were treating a friend.
Oh, boss? Linnea was your boss? Hey, what kind of a reaction is that?
Linnea's been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. She always speaks with such authority. Everyone admired her so much that But the conch gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave, so now she's the old boss.
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happens when the others grow up? Will I be the ex-old boss? Surely it won't be long before I'm the previous former ex-old boss.
We'll all be long gone from the conch gang by that point. As far as we're concerned, there's only one person that we'll ever think of as our old boss, and that's...
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you could leave a 2,000 more a tip? Much appreciated. Miko's birthday is coming up, so we're pooling our money to get him some new clothes.
Sure thing. I'll go one better and give you 3,000. But just this once, all right? I have my own stuff to save. Oh. What are you saving up for, Linnea? I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship for scientific research, then take my... I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the junk... Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Well, when I was much young... Go, child of... Make your way to the villages and the world of the Fae as they were sung in the tongue of the Fae. Still, I did visit the tundra. It's odd. That place is supposed to be my... Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something, the more curious I am. But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers! Cheers! Huh? I'm stuffed. Yep. Let's see. It's a little early to hit the hay. How about we get Aguara and Lumi to try a little sparring practice? The opponent...
Yeah. Oh. It's not Aquara, it's Hachi. Let's name him.
They're very... It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get into the zone. I had no... Hey, I'm curious. Why does Aguara have a ribbon tied around his... Now that's a... What an incredible Someday, I want to go on an adventure. You're excited too, but most importantly, we have to figure out who you are and where you came from. Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. I'll see you at the arena tomorrow. Wait, no, forget I said it. I should go before I jinx it. Lumi! See you tomorrow. You're welcome. Bye.
Oh, see, go. What? Lumi goes inside her backpack. Damn.
Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep.
Wait, I need to change his name. Use. It's of course it's Hachi. Why is it saying Aguara Aguara? Is it someone different?
Waiter! Come here and taste this wild berry trail! It's much too sour and has a bitter aftertaste.
Please don't shout. I assure you, the berries we use are of the highest quality. I think you've had too much to drink. Time to
Too much to drink? I'm perfectly sober, thank you. Now you'd better give me this meal on the house.
Otherwise, what?
Huh? Who the...
Oh, I'll tell you who the heck I am. The name's Arataki. Thanks for waiting, mucho apreciado. Ito!
Noni.
Nice work, Ito. Keep this up and we might just have to double your bonus at the end of the month.
Don't you worry about a thing. As long as Ito's around...
What is acting as a bouncer or what?
next opponent is... Hania! Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers now! She's been looking... Who do you think she's gonna partner up with for the Come on! Let's go say hello!
Welcome, one and all, our contestant.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be our first proper rematch since I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this time. Looks like you're partnering with a new companion too. Let's see who wins this time around.
Anya has full confidence in Fluffy the Flower King and favors a direct fighting style as well. Fluffy the Flower King has high endurance but will occasionally stop to rest. While it is resting, it becomes vulnerable and takes small attacks. Right. So it is. It's a thousand. The opponent appears to be adopting a defensive posture. That means if it gives a little hint, then I can do it. Ultimate.
You're even tougher than last. But you know what? Sumpter Beasts are renowned for their... And when they charge full speed... Send him flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
AOD, AOD. Damn! Although the landings are...
Fluffy! Fluffy!
Let's go for charge attack then.
The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Oh, what a shame. Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilot Paula Cup. I can handle losing, but only to a champion. So you go show him who's boss.
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let Paimon take a look. Next up is... Woohoo! So we have to fight... Hey! Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara, too? Well, Aguara seems so...
Are you ready? After After a fierce competition, joining us to kick this round off, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara, versus Mualani and...
How you feeling today, Mama? That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about!
Quarterfinals. Let's see what's the perk. Molani uses clever tricks in combat, causing Mamala to perform fence, but you also may mixed with a misdirection. So analyze them carefully before reacting. However, she seems to perform a certain move out of habit just before executing a feint. This is defensive. That's a defensive attack, so I'll go with what I. Oh shit! Yeah, it's a charge attack. When she pats her head, that's defensive. So if she's going this, that's. Wait, I'm getting more confused by Traveler. What? That means we have to win this fight, right? Mm. Wins is trying to bait out a surprise attack. If this and sit trying, if I do this, I don't know. It was quick attack. So, quick attack can be taken down by a defensive, then charge attack. So to destroy quick attack, I need to use TF. If the character uses TF, then I need to use charge attack. Uses charge attack, then I need to use. Right. We see waiting for us to parry. If it's for parry, then if I do parry, then she's of course gonna use charge attack. So charge attack, I'll be going with quick attack. That's the way how you.
What a tough cookie. I thought this would be... Alright, get up close and let's settle this. Jump, Mamala! Get out of the water!
From what I remember, Mala's left eye is covered by an ibis. That might be anything. Left.
Saw that one coming a mile away! Gepetlosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a difference. Mamala! Finish him off!
What? I also. Oh, he sees left, so I need to dodge right. What the? If he doesn't see from left, then is he trying to bait out a charge attack? The opponent will put a charge strike becoming quick attack. Alright then. The opponent appears to be adopting a defensive posture. Let's do a charge attack. While Anne is acting suspicious, is she trying to bait out a surprise attack? So she will be going for defensive, which I'll counter by charge attack. Yeah, that's it. So we play. The opponent seems to be preparing to parry. That's dark. If she's waiting, then let her wait. Let's see. If he can't see from left, then
I thought this would be way easier. Your little Saurian doesn't play around. Alright, get up close and let's settle this. Jump, Mamala! Get... Watch out!
Cinema, bro, cinema. Absolute cinema.
You took advantage of Mamala's blunt.
The opponent is just gathering strength. Is here. Last attack and is done. Is he trying to get us to take a defensive? If I take defensive, then she will use quick attack. That's as it is. So I will be using quick attack. That's it, my boy. You're dead. Not even a single HP down. I mean, I did lose a couple of times, but still.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are seriously strong for your age. That was Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. That one was on me. I made too many. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. You were the best. I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mamala. Wow! That was a nail-biting match! Paimon's heart's still racing! Anyway, Linnea will have finished her match by now, too. Linnea! It sure is. Want to take a guess who won? Judging by the smile on your correct! The next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called Celino versus the reigning champion, Ooh! We had to watch the perfect! Well, stick...
Excuse me.
What the? Celino's companion is a Radiant Blade Horn? Those things are extreme! Technically speaking, Radiant Blade Horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly uncommon. It's not against the rules, but still, it's gonna... Go for it, Yehoda! Yep!
Ignorance really is bliss, but it won't let.
Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching you? How about you run a Reed Miller the 13th? Run that thing ragged, and then... Behind you, on the right. Reed! Her reaction time is incredible. She can read her... Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty well out there. Not just Lumi, I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it feels like I can predict my opponent's next move. I know exactly what to do before I've even... Keep it together, Reed! Jump! He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Don't use your wind blades to slow him down. He's too powerful! Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with all you've got! Deflect it back! That was close.
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the...
Those wings! Wait! Who are you? And why do you... why do you have the...
I've been through this moment so many times in my head. I thought it would bring me joy, but I guess not.
My head! Don't go! Wait! Linnea! What happened? Why did Linnea faint? We gotta find her somewhere to lie down. What happened? I'll go get Lauma.
She's breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways.
Oh, that's a relief.
My pleasure. If she has any more
Will do. Oh, Linnea. Good morning. Huh? Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look outside. Lumi! There you are! Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants and their partners on the one side we have.
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, you can do it, old. Even if this is a dream, I can't let my support. We're up, Lumi. Let's show 'em.
What a spectacular duel! But Lumi has lost this.
Huh? What's going on? This dream sucks. I want to wake up. I've heard that if you try really hard to open your eyes, you can Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take a research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. But the cost is just astronomical. It could take a whole lifetime to see. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Finders keepers! Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. And still nowhere near rich enough to afford a ship. Almost got scammed! Note to self. Secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. You really do get what you pay for. Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. Hold on. A deed for the purchase of a large ship. And I've... A dream come true! The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries me. Let me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That place is steeped in myths and stories. I've only ever seen it in picture books. From there, it's on to Dragonspine. Wow, a snow-capped mountain! I've always wanted to visit, but never dared to. What's this? Clearwater jade? Pretty sure this can only be... It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense. As soon as I buy my research vessel, I'll be off and away to voyage non-stop.
Linnea, you've been really down the last couple of days. I've left your lunch by the door. Make sure to get some good rest.
Where am I now? Ugh, I feel so sore and tired. Is this some sort of lucid dream? Clearwater jade. And these books. How did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi. Hey!
We are in Inazuma.
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for.
Oh my god, the ship's broken.
What happened? Is this the Golden Beagle? But why? It's just a dream, though, right? It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh?
Over here. Did you... I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me. So...
Selena? Mom and Dad?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing this news. After all, we've already seen how all of this would... Remember? When you passed out during that competition? You saw it all as you lay there, unconscious.
What is she talking about? No. This can't...
I understand how you feel. One moment you're gazing into the future from the past. Time flies. One day, we too will grow old.
She was a sister.
Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long time ago, mine was to buy a research vessel and explore the mysteries of the world. My entire life is whoever you are. I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel very far. This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream. Linnea, you're awake! You... Linnea! What time is... It's evening. We were watching the match between Seleno and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed... So many things came flooding. Some moments were joyful, others painful. All of it felt... Good point. You passed out. Still, is it really a good idea to go looking for her? Do you remember when we were at Speranza and I told you guys about my childhood? I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. Before I told my human parents about being a fae, I spent so many sleepless nights. I knew what might happen once I told them. I desperately hoped they'd say Linnea, even if you aren't, but I knew that was impossible. Their own human child was out there somewhere, as were my fae parents. So, even though I was terrified, and even though I knew I might end up an unwanted child, I eventually mustered the... I did what I thought was right. I knew things might not turn out... Oh, Linnea... I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to wait until the next round of the... Huh? Aguara? Do you remember Seleno's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right. Huh? The flagship? What are we doing here?
People seem to
After all that, Seleno's staying in the room right next to ours? Is anyone there? You're sure this is... Seleno, I know you're in there. Please, I need to talk to you. Seleno!
I'm not here.
R2?
Am not. Quit bothering me.
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until... I have so many questions to ask you. Can you at least answer this one? Open the door!
All right.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? Why did I pass out when I touched you?
Visions of your...
So...
Of course, Linnea. You're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're aware of the
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovic, and...
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties, too. The legendary Lantern Fae, The sirens, with their lilting songs, we foretell both disaster.
I've never.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count them.
So it's.
Family. Augury birds are born.
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways of observing fate. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, but the way it feels to witness your own fate.
I had a goal in life.
Wait till you've tried.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. If an augury bird...
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was...
Don't worry. She had the opposite problem to you. Our parents say...
I see. It all makes sense now.
I meant exactly what I said.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll... Celino?
Oh, good guess. But I wouldn't call it jealousy. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, I was already tormented by visions. If I'd been born just a few years, Mom and Dad would sneak over to Nodcry to see you sometimes. They talked about you nonstop. Even though I came with them once to Nodcry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life, did no one ever consider how... All of this led to me deciding, I know, what kind of...
Then why did you... You really want me to keep...
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea, spoiled by her parents and coddled by fate. I overheard you and Speranza talking about your past. Desperately trying to hide the truth about who you were. Somehow getting by with it. You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me in that moment. I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any—
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying, and I have to comfort you. But I understand. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest. Yeah? You're right, Paimon. Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up with a radiant blade horn as your...
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was still a baby then. Must have gotten separated from his parents. I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my...
Immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Prepare to leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back here. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But I have both luck and superior strength on my side. It's a goal few will never overcome. The prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path. Now that I know the pain of seeing my own fate for myself, I learned to submit to fate. I just have to accept what will happen. Since the outcome can't be changed, But what about you, Linnea?
I think I see things differently. How about we continue this conversation after the turn?
All right, just...
I'll be fine, trust. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine. Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company Traveler, are you awake? Oh, neither since we're both... Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Seleno's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you. You'll have to find a way to dodge the attacks, then pick the right moment to... Linnea! Sure am. Lumi and I were just going over...
Yahoo!
Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Hemus is so powerful. Even if we do find... Thanks. Fate is such a mysterious...
What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Well, besides, I'm an advisor, remember?
Relax. I'm just curious.
All right, well... I think that knowing the future is a pretty lousy... When I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, But fate didn't I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown. Training session over! Feels like these two are... All right. I think we're as prepared as we can be. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
Try and stop me! Is everybody ready? Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara.
You can do it!
We have a
Victoria.
winner!
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler,
Looks like our contestants and their... On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner. You can do it, old boss!
Go get him!
Do we have to fight as her or what?
Charge, Hemus! Don't panic, Lumi. Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready? Now jump! Attack!
Stop her!
Yahoo!
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
Lumi! Lumi!
Fuck. Yahoo!
Don't worry, Hemus. Victory will be ours.
You were amazing! Yahoo, yahoo! You know, you look a little different after absorbing all that Geo. Wait a sec! Linnea! Traveler! Paimon, come quick! I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost! After all the theories I've looked into, it turns out there was one possibility that never— What if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of rare ore could explain the development of her geo features. I mean, just look at Viships! Depending on their element, Viships can look wildly different. But from a biological perspective, they're still considered the— Lumi, you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost who likes the same things as you do. Then you'll have a true— I'm so happy you unleashed your full power, Lumi! If you hadn't pushed yourself like that—
Linnea, why did you hold back?
What do you mean? If Lumi had landed that hit, you and Hemus would have been in—
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before my eyes. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? Or did she truly cheat fate for a brief moment? What does it matter? In the end, the pull of fate exerted its force.
What's on your mind, sis?
I just think it's a shame. You gave your all in that battle, but it didn't change a thing. Whatever path you take, it always leads to the—
Celino, do you remember the question that you asked me? I told you I'd give you my answer after—
I remember. And
You told me. There are many possible— Maybe fate will always— So, even if I was destined to lose to— And even if my ship ends up— If all people care but my feelings—
Linnea, ignorance really is.
Even when we're scared and You sure about that?
How I now perhaps I was.
Celino, you okay?
I claimed the—
Sounds like I got this. So enjoy your victory, Celino. But that plus our special— Let's go, partner. This time it's— So, Aguara comes from Natlan, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it Let's go!
The fuck?
Hello, Natlan! I'm back! Give me a moment to set up the tent. Oh, I'll lend you a hand! Now then, Aggie, it's time for you to learn. Watch closely. Yahoo! Linnea, you seriously— From what I've seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. They both use agility to set up their opponents while searching, but Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's defenses. He needs a... Aguara will need to channel geo-essence from the ground and fashion it into a powerful rock hammer. Simple enough in principle, but it might take some time to... Don't worry. It's normal to fail on the first try. Just gotta keep trying. You'll get the hang of it. Lumi, it's up to you to show Aguara how it's done. I've heard it said. I could really do with some sleep. Good night, you guys.
What? Why is there two opponents? Jesus.
Paimons, huh? Whoa! Look at all this grapefruit! Wow! What? Are you saying you had help from another Saurian? Alright! Now that Aguara's mastered Lumi's secret weapon, it's time to head back to Nightcry. Looks like...
Am I forgetting something? Oh. Yes.
A perfect day to stay home. Rev the engines!
The final.
It's finally here! Aguara... Huh? It's all up to you now, partner. You've done the hard yards in training. Now, go! It's time to write your name in lights!
Ladies and gentlemen, the wait is finally over. It's time for the Spirit Envoy Championship Final. You'll be very familiar with our contestants by now. Celino and her partner, the Radiant Bladehorn Hamus, who seized their place in the final after a hard-won victory in the last round. Then we have the Traveler and Aguara. This little Tapetlasaur might not look like the most ferocious beast, but this duo have fought courageously to reach the final stage. Who will be crowned champions today? In a few short moments, we will find out.
Back from training camp? Then let's do this. Show me what you've got.
You've got this, Aguara. Don't be nervous.
So Seleno and Amos are extremely powerful at the beginning of combat. Amos' actions cannot be observed. Once Selena has assist, she will direct Amos to perform feints. Use prior combat experience to identify the true intent behind each move. Hold out long enough when the momentum will shift to you.
Hemus, summon Animo.
Now you see.
Wait! Aguara's horn hasn't finished growing yet!
Ah! The ethical the owner is setting up a certain the same. Should have done a quick attack. Rapid attack. I should have buried myself. Can't I retry? What?
Hemus, summon Animo.
Now you. Hiding under.
Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the hole! Hemus, are you alright?
Surprise attack means he's using charge attack. opponent looks bound could butcher and get coming charged attack, it means he may will be using this. She's trying to use charge attack, so she'll be using this maybe. Rapid assault. Good attack.
Now, Hemus, trample him! March to victory and leave nothing. Well done!
Come on! Time to put that training into practice!
Interesting.
Hemus, we showed them no mercy!
Dude! That little munchkin's got some style!
It's a trip to the hot springs if you win. Hemus, full tilt!
Absolute slammer.
Hemus has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and his partner Aguara.
So, I lost. You did superbly, Hemus. Get some good rest. Seems I underestimated your little partner. I'm impressed.
What did I say? Told you my partner would help me settle the score.
Ladies,
Yahoo!
thank you to our contestants for your amazing performances. Now we'll be interviewing our 4 top finishers. First up, it's our champion. We can all see that Aguara is still a young slip of a Tapetlasaur. And yet, I see. It sounds like behind every champion is a I'm sure we're all looking forward to even more spectacular performances. Next, we have our runner-up, Celino.
No, Hemus doesn't belong with me. I'm hoping that soon I can set him free to roam the wild. And of course, since he's so friendly towards humans, I do hope any adventurers who run into
Sounds like Hemus is a real freedom lover. If we have any adventurers... Moving on now, we have some more familiar faces from the semifinals. This first question is for Linnea. During your match...
I'd be lying if I said I didn't regret it even, but who wouldn't? All we can do is live our best. And overall, I had a really great time in this competition. I found my long-lost family, and we really care about what...
Inspiring words from Linnea. Now it's time for our final interviewee. Please welcome Viliana from Snezhnegrad. Anything you'd like to share?
Well, I've been really loving Notcry. There's so much to see and do. I'm planning to...
Great. Enjoy your stay, Viliana. Well, folks, we thank you to everyone who took part in the Spirit Envoy Championship. We hope to see you next time.
Linnea, without me around, your prophetic abilities will be slow to develop.
I'm sure you already know how I'm going to respond,
I know. And when you're ready...
Thanks, Celino. I can't wait to see you again.
Yeah. Oh. Finally, it's done. Wait, I'll be right back.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Excuse me.
Your life is mine. Go get it, Aiden. Be gone, Shadow.
Look, the rainbow! Yeah. Shine like a gemstone!
Submit. Don't waste my time. Light compels you. All the light shines bright.
Ding dong, Mother Bob!
Your life is mine. It's nothing. Behold the dawn.
Flash attack!
This is powerful even with the 4-star characters. Damn. What's this again?
Take me up. Yeah.
Smash the scorched! Which will it be?
Let's go, let's go. Can't handle your dreams.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Knock him down.
Let's fly. Bullseye! Bullseye! Open fire! Open fire!
Pew pew! Look at you!
By royal decree, Shadow Raven, let's take me up! Open fire!
Yeah! Nice and spicy! You're toast!
Go get it, maiden!
Being done!
Charge! Press the advantage!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way! So changeable. Smite the dust! So quiet. Smite the dust!
Damn, Lunar Charge is so powerful. I didn't know they could clear so fast.
Oz, reveal thyself!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Observe.
Thrash it!
The night cometh.
Use of force authorized. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Close your eyes. Observe. Are you quite finished? Be silent.
By royal decree.
Witness the power of Gugwa!
Look, the rainbow!
I didn't even get to use all the skill.
Many insects have a compulsion.
Ad Astra.
What am I even supposed to do? Count this alcohol claimed. That land crystals was on world exploration 100%. So
Full throttle!
What? There was a fishing area?
Rev the engines!
Was this always it?
Full throttle! Burn it down! A burst of flavor! Off to the freezer! Rise with the sun! Try and stop me! The pinnacle of excellence!
Going in!
Show no mercy!
Keep lolling, keep pop.
Light it up!
Maybe 18 will be fine, right? No, no, no. Mm. This my it's 90, I think.
Rev the engines!
something to add to my collection.
What?
Try and stop me!
Another test subject. That tingle?
A little amuse boost. There's none to lose.
I'm going in! Show no mercy! Lolene, Beast Papa, get him!
It's the wrong test subject.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, gods should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Full throttle! Up to the freezer! Boost on the loose! Ha! Everybody stand back! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Rev the engines! The pinnacle of excellence! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Fulfill our pact! Keep lolling! Eat papa! Get! Burn it down! Try and stop me!
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Full throttle! A little loose boost! Boost on the loose! Ha-ha! I'm going in!
Rise with the sun!
Pyroclastic surge! Up to the freezer! Ha-ha! Teamwork is dreamwork! A burst of flavor!
Are we sure this stuff isn't expired?
Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind.
Show no mercy! Wrath from the sky!
A little Everybody stand back! The pinnacle of excellence!
Light it up! Full throttle!
Will be my last stop today.
Off to the freezer! Let's light it up! Get to work! You two! Time to end them!
Burn it down!
Show no fear! A burst of flavor! I'm going in!
Pyroclastic surge!
Light it up! A little elusive! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh!
Try and stop me!
Something to add to my collection.
Off to the fulfill our pact!
Rise with the sun!
your fate. Huh? A dash of frosting. Goose on the loose. How dare you! Off to the freezer. No, my sword. Show no mercy. A little amuse-bouche. At first, teamwork is trim. Lolly, eat Papa. Get him. Get to work. Pyroclastic surge. Rev the engine. A dash of frosting. Goose on the loose. Fulfill our pact. Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! A little amuse-bouche! Pinnacle of excellence! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eden! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Show no mercy! Get to work! A burst of flavor! You two! Time to end them! I'm going in!
Rise with the sun!
Wrath from the sky! Show no mercy! Full throttle!
Let's ride!
Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence! Teamwork is trim! Get to work! Lolly, eat Papa!
Try and stop me!
Light of the blazing sun!
I have to eat this so good. This is 20. 20, then I can do it.
Light it up! A little amuse-bouche! Goose on the loose! I'm going in! Show no mercy! Fulfill our... You two! Time to end them! Wrath from the sky!
Anyway, let's stop the story here. Don't be sad. It's just as the book says. The Little Witch's adventures would continue. I'll read you all a new story next time. How does that sound?
Rev the engines! Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
Let's
hope
this.
put up a good fight.
Full throttle!
Not in the mood to fight for that. Please leave me alone.
Try and stop me! Light it up! Rev the engines! Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
Let's upgrade the clan. Oh, sorry. What? Okay then, guys. Thank you for joining me. This is it. I'll be ending my stream. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be meeting you on the next stream.